Dear, there goes. I've lost the internet, ladies and gentlemen. Or it might, I don't know, it's actually gone red again, so it might have reconnected, I don't know. At some point the internet just dropped out, but it might have re-established itself. Yeah, anyway. All right, so yeah, the as I said, the FT890 has a really good noise blanker. It's a variable control noise blanker, and I always found that the FT890 had a great noise blanker that worked very well, compared to others that just generate distortion when it's on. Anyway, not to worry. Thanks, Jack, for calling in and listening in. And I think you said something about a power failure as well at some point. I'm not too sure. Yeah, like I say, the lightning crashes that are happening are playing up the signal. But you're hovering around 20, 25 over 9, so it's a good signal. But yeah, your audio seemed to fade away, so you just need to be up on that microphone a little bit more, I think, when you're on, Jack. Anyway, that's all right, not a problem. All right, it's coming up to 11:30. Let's just see if there's any other stations wishing to check in. This is VK3EKH listening.
VK3SPX.
Yeah, go ahead, Steve.
Yeah, VK3EKH, VK3SPX. Yeah, I was listening on Discord today, Clint, so thanks very much for the broadcast and all. I had lightning earlier, so I disconnected all the antennas and what have you, and the last indication was about 2 hours ago, so I figured it's safe to reconnect, so I'll just reconnect and say hello, basically, rather belatedly. You mentioned a couple of minutes ago that you lost the internet. I saw no indication of that at all, Chris. It seemed to, there was just no indication of any glitch there at all. When it does happen, it's usually pretty obvious, but it was fine then. All right, okay, I won't hold it. Anyway, maybe a 15-second update on your progress there if you feel like it, Clint. But otherwise, don't worry about it, and we'll see you again soon. VK3EKH, VK3SPX.
Thanks, Steve. Good signal from you. VK3SPX, VK3EKH. Yes, you're a good 25 to 30 and nice and strong. I haven't looked at Melbourne radar, so I'm not really sure what's happening over Victoria at the moment, but and where the lightning is forming. But I certainly can hear the lightning static. Well, it's interesting. It's my indicators here are telling me that the streams are still good. I've still got a red indication telling me that it's live and going. I saw the YouTube stream change colour. If the stream is being affected, it'll go orange, but not necessarily mean it'll disconnect. It actually has to go black for me to know that it's actually removed, that the stream has been, the internet's fallen over. So yeah, I'm not sure what happened there, but anyway, I'm happy to say that it's been holding in though, so that's good. All right. At this stage, I've sent back the dovetail that Sidereal Trading sent to me on the basis that it should have screwed on to the Celestron. I've sent that back, and what I've got coming is a universal dovetail, which will be able to screw on to the Celestron, and but also in addition 2 tube clamps. So there'll be two tube clamps that'll bolt to this dovetail, and that'll clamp the Celestron onto that. So that's the way it's going to work, because the mounting screws didn't exactly marry up to the dovetail that I had. So Sidereal Trading have got that, as far as I know. and I just have to work out whether they're going to post it to me or whether I've got to take a trip out to Tullamarine to pick it up. I think there'll be a bit of driving involved, from what I gather. Whether that happens this weekend, I don't know. I have to find out. But at this stage, everything's still on hiatus, I think is the term at the moment. That's that in a nutshell. All right, no worries, Steve. Thanks for calling in, and thanks for listening to tonight. It was interesting with the video from Patrick Moore and Francis Smith, and of course the update with Tanya. So, but I had a few other little articles of interest, but I'll hold on to those till next week. All right. Is there anybody else who wants to check in? VK3EKH listening? No. All right. Okay. On that note, we'll cease and desist for tonight. Thanks everybody for listening in. There was a good turn up on Discord. For the folks that were on YouTube, I don't know how many there might have been, but I know there's always, like I say, there's always a few that listen in or watching over the next few days. So thank you for watching. Don't worry about subscribing or hitting the bell. I'm not interested in all that nonsense. So the YouTube is just there to complement the 80-meter transmission that I do here. And of course the Discord feed is far better because the delay is much quicker than it is on YouTube. At some stage in the future though, as you know, Steve, there's a swag of astronomers out there that have got their own astronomy YouTube channels, like Dylan O'Donnell for example, but there's so many other astronomers out there that have got their own YouTube channel where they'll sit there for 10, 15, maybe 30 minutes describing something about their setup and how to do this and how to do that, and there's nothing wrong with that. I'm saying there's nothing wrong with that, and I'm thinking I don't need to contribute to that because the information is already there on YouTube. YouTube's a wonderful place for all that sort of stuff, but it might just come to pass that once I've got everything established in the dome and I know how things are working and I know how that works and how this functions and this is the camera you need to use for doing this, at least one that works, I might just create a short video on that, just for the hell of it. But I don't need to contribute to the vast knowledge of YouTube videos that are out there on amateur astronomy. Whether you're doing astrophotography or just optical observing, YouTube's full of it. And if you want any information on doing optical observing and or astrophotography, honestly, it's all there. So not a problem at all. And I'm still spending hours just going over some of these YouTube channels. It's just amazing. And of course, Dylan O'Donnell is right up there with all the information that you might want to know. Dylan's over there lives in Byron Bay, so he's got a nice location. Enough of that. This has been a transmission from VK3 Echo Kilo Hotel, the official station of the Astronomical Society of Victoria. Thank you for listening and watching on the various video streams and the TV repeater up there. It's been holding in beautifully well. And I'll be broadcasting next on Sunday morning, the WIA broadcast on 160 metres AM on 1825 kHz at 9 o'clock, and then again on the television repeater at 10:30. So look out for that. I keep wanting to get people to give me reports on the 160 metre transmission. So if you're up Sunday morning and you're having breakfast, tune into 160 on 1825 kHz at 9 o'clock, and you'll hear the video adaptation of the broadcast, because with the stream with the broadcast on 160, I actually stream the video on my Discord channel and at YouTube, so you can tune in and listen to my AM signal on 160 and go to Discord to watch the video side of it. That works. Anyway, bit of a plug for that. Alright, that's it. I'm out of here. Gonna make another cup of coffee, and sit down and binge watch a few episodes of my program that I've been watching over the last couple of weeks now on Stan. I think that's it. Cheers everyone, take care. This is VK3EKH, VK3CSJ on the microphone. Have a lovely weekend. It's going to be wet and cold. It's going to be a real radio weekend. So have an enjoyable weekend, and we'll see you all next Friday. Cheers for now. Bye.
Cheers, Clint. VK3SPX, clear.
Alright, cheers everybody watching TV and video. Thank you for watching and listening, and hope you found the program material tonight of some value. I was going to promote a book for those that are still listening. I'll just show it to you. This came through today. It's new, Neil deGrasse Tyson, Cosmic Queries. So that came through today from Bintel Telescopes up in Sydney, but I'll talk about that next week. Cheers everyone, take care, and have a lovely weekend. This has been VK3EKH, now becoming VK3CSJ. Goodness me. Alright, let's segue into flying over the Earth.